About 10 months ago, Mr. Bill called us over for a surprise announcement about getting a bunch of parts for his Rocket 3 so he could whoop my butt. So I thought I'd give you new viewers and some older viewers an update before he gets to the end of this Rocket 3 of where it started. Meerkat.
I'm going to show you some things that I picked up over the summer and for my motorcycle, for my Rocket 3.
Oh, so you're going to make the Rocket 3 as fast as Jerry's Tiger 900.
It's bad enough I lose to your 1200, so I couldn't stand losing to your 900. Haven't raced it yet.
Oh.
Nice lighting.
What you got here, Bill?
Well, what I have are from two different suppliers. I have Neville Lush Racing from Australia, who has these cams made. These are his hottest cams that just bolt right up to the cam gears. He does make a hotter cam, a couple of hotter cams, but you have to have the slotted cam gears and they have to be dialed in. I didn't want to go to that extreme. These are his valve springs that allow the RPMs to go up to at least 8,000, maybe 9, I'm not sure. The pistons are J&E pistons, which increase the compression from the stock 8.7 to 10.5. So all those components, and there's other little bits over there too that I didn't lay out that go with it. The exhaust system is made by Viking Exhaust, Paul Bryant in New Zealand, and this is his first 1.75 inch tubing header. He's been making the 1.5 inch header for the last, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. This is his latest design for his mufflers as well. He makes a 3-1-2 like I have, and he also makes a 3 into 1. And he'll make the length of the muffler any length you want. I told him what length I want it. And it's also in this new design, this crossover is a larger size than he'd been traditionally making. This is larger than traditionally been making. He put the bung for the O2 sensor on the back so that it doesn't show through, which I kind of like. And then he's got the mufflers are a new larger outlet. As you can see, it's 2 point something. I forget what he said it was. It's big. It's going to be loud.
So you're going up from your 145 horsepower to you said you're hoping to get up to what?
215 is the prediction from the guys.
What are you going to do with all that horsepower, Bill?
I'm going to whomp you at the drag strip. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, Mr. Bill, when you plan on getting all this stuff put on, this fancy smancy?
Well, working 60 hours a week, maybe on Sundays or something like that. I don't know. I'd like to have it done so we can race sometime in the spring. Maybe not the early spring, but maybe the later spring.
So I think he's talking about spring, like 2025, 2030. So you're going to wait till I get to be only a senior citizen. You won't wait till I get to be George's age. George, what's the number?
4 months is going to be 80.
80.
Right, yeah. They bent it when they put the new tire on or what?
What do you think, George? Is he going to be able to beat you with your T120?
Well, one thing about it, it'll sound good in front of me.
Have an AFR Plus on it.
Can you go over what you got on it right now again? I'm sorry.
Okay, so the stock, the changes that I made from stock now is I have the stock manifold, but I have the cat eliminator from Triumph. I have the Triumph Tours mufflers, which unrestrict the flow. I removed the stock Triumph air intake system, and I put a Ram Air filter system on it. I've had it dyno tuned at Nell's two-wheel dyno works up in Kent, Washington. And I also have a Dobec Performance AFR Plus on it, which keeps my AFRs where I want them to be. So those modifications allowed the bike to put to the ground on the dyno 145 horsepower and 148 foot-pounds of torque.
So when you put this on, you're going from 100, you put these other things on, 145 to what?
A lot of people are predicting about 215 with the bits that I have.
Well, 215 now. You'll be able to beat that Thruxton with 215, won't you?
I hope so. If I can, I'm selling it. That's gonna look pretty good, huh?
What screws in that little?
Here,
Yeah.
I had him
nipple.
put. He doesn't normally put these on, but I asked him to put them on so I could have some heat shields made.
Heat shield.
Yeah.
You gonna have some made for it? There's nobody makes them for that.
I've looked online. I can find one that fits this one right here really good,
Yeah.
but I haven't found anything that fits these yet.
Really? So
Yeah.
you got those put on? You're gonna have somebody make that or?
Yeah. That's the idea, anyway. The other thing I want to do is, of course, I have to take the head off to change the pistons. But I was thinking about sending the head out to maybe one of the local machine shops around here, and just have it cleaned up for a better flow. If there's any molding things inside there that would mess up the flow. So just have somebody professional look at it and see what they think.
Don't mean that set you back a pretty little penny here, Mr. Bill?
No, it was an ugly penny. It was a really ugly penny.
No, I just thought of something that might have been easier for Mr. Bill to do if he wanted.
Uh,
Man, that was an alternative.
Yeah?
I told Mr. Bill that if I knew that he wasn't going to, after I let him beat me on that ZX 1400 so bad, that he
You let me, huh?
that he would not do anything stupid like buying another motorcycle and some parts.
No, I didn't buy another motorcycle.
But yet he went and done that. So now
I got some really
I
good
have to
parts.
regret those 3 losses now. Doggone it. Well, let's just add, you've heard it from Mr. Bill. Rapid Roy's here as a witness, and so is Gorgeous George. So we'll have to wait and see if Mr. Bill gets all these pieces and parts put on. If he doesn't do any better putting them on than he did showing them to us, it's probably going to be about 30 years before he gets them on. So goodbye for today. As we drift into 2022, hopefully we'll have some good news that this will be done soon. And we've waited so long, my bike's changed color by now. Join me and my friends at Flat Cap Cafe Racer for riding and racing. Please subscribe.